YouTube and welcome back. Hey, so it's been a recent situation with a gunman who taken a few lives at a famous Mexican tourist site. You know, he blames it on being influenced by the violence that's going on in the U.S. First off, I could say that doesn't make it right. You know, I would hate for someone to take my life and blame it on, geopolitical and different propagandas that's going on in different countries. 2026, man, got off to a bad start. New Year's came in, but after that, man, things just been downhill. There's been wars, inflation, prices of gas, men's mental health. There's been a lot of situation that's going on. In this particular situation, I wish we would have found a different outlet, but being around people 2026, man, you have to be very cautious, because a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff, a lot of people are on edge, and, things like this are liable to happen. So let's go ahead and roll the clip and see what the story's about.
Today, new video showing tourists making their escape from a gunman who opened fire at the pyramids of Teotihuacan in Mexico. The man seen in this video holding a gun and pacing near the top of a pyramid. Another video shows the tourists scrambling down the steep steps trying to escape. But others, like American friends Greg, Jalen, and Jaslim, pinned down when the shots rang out.
Some of the tourists started screaming, ducking, and running, and chaos really started taking hold.
People started screaming, running towards those ledges.
The friends jumping to the landing below when the gunman turned his back.
The drop is about 15 feet, so really what we did is we kind of try to hold on with our hands and kind of extend our full body length and then let ourselves drop from there.
They're seen in this video hugging the wall and trying to avoid the gunman's line of sight. Greg and Jalen sustaining minor injuries, but Jaslim injuring her foot.
I just couldn't run fast enough because my foot was giving out on me at that point.
Authorities identifying the shooter as Julio Cesar Jasso Ramirez. Officials say he took his own life after authorities opened fire on him. Today, Mexico's Attorney General said the shooter was carrying handwritten materials related to violent incidents believed to have occurred in the United States in April 1999. Yesterday was the 27th anniversary of the Columbine High School shooting in Colorado. A woman from Canada was killed, 13 people injured. Authorities say they recovered a firearm, ammunition, and a bladed weapon at the crime scene. Armando Garcia, ABC News, New York.
Man, these situations are always sad when they happen. One woman from Canada killed, 13 others injured, and he wound up turning the weapon on himself and taking his own life. People feeling not alone in situations like this is very important. Even if you feel physically alone, understanding and knowing that there's other people out there who are going through life with you, who also feel the pressures and the troubles of life. We all felt the impact of that war. We all felt the impact of inflation. And with him saying that all the violence that's going on in the U.S. is what perpetuated him to do this, who's to say that someone else isn't going to see the act he just committed and continue to perpetuate the cycle? Two wrongs that never make a right. And with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video.